Hey everyone, Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you all are doing well on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Maybe Monday morning for you, just depending on where you are in the world watching today. But listen, beachfront, I get it. Everybody likes beachfront. Well, not everybody, but the majority of people, when they have this dream of moving to Belize or living on a Caribbean island, they think of waking up in the morning, throwing open the shutters, sliding the door, and then having the beautiful water there right in front at your footsteps, whether that be at Secret Beach or on the Caribbean side or somewhere, but they want to have the smell of the fresh Caribbean Sea. They want to feel the breeze. I get it. It is the prime real estate almost anywhere in the world to be right on the beachfront. Well, I want to tell you about a beachfront lot I have for you. Now, I put out a video on this a few weeks ago now, and I've gotten an incredible amount of interest. But in this video, I want to take it a step further and show you the neighborhood because, giving the size of a property and its price and some ideas of what you can do with it, that's one thing. But to really give you an idea of where the property is situated, what it looks like, what is around it, what neighborhood you're going to be living in and experiencing, I think that is really important. And especially as several of you have emailed me saying you're just on the cusp of wanting to make an offer, but you just need a better feel for the area. So this video is for you guys, and I hope it's going to push one of you over the edge so we can do a deal together and get you into your own beautiful beachfront real estate on the island of Ambergris Caye. Let's go. Do a share screen here. First things first, I'm going to do a Google Earth overview. This is parcel number 9628. It sits right here. Do you see it? Nice, beautiful beachfront lot. This is east facing. This is the beautiful waters of the Caribbean Sea here. Just a quarter mile to the north. This is the Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville property. So let's do a little bit of a flyover and show you exactly what this part of the island looks like. All right, so I'll fire up the Google Earth 3D flyover. It does it kind of quick. I wish I could slow it down. I probably could, and I need to learn how to use this a little better. So there we go. There's the property right here. You can see it has an access road that runs up along the beach. That's a temporary road, but the actual road here runs behind it. You can see it's been roughed in. Power goes right up directly behind this property. So you have direct access to city power. Then the road jogs back, runs behind Margaritaville up here to Tranquility Bay. So there it is, direct beachfront property on the north side of Ambergris Caye, quarter mile south of Margaritaville. All right, so what else can I tell you about this area? Well, besides having Margaritaville just to your doorstep to the north, you also have this beautiful property here called Tranquility Bay. It has several cabanas for rent and a beautiful beachfront restaurant. In fact, let me see if I can do a little bit of a flyover over Tranquility Bay because it is a really nice property. Steph and I have ate here many times. We used to own property up in this area. Let's see if it does a flyover for us. Yeah, it does. But you can see here, the reef is just at the doorstep. All right. So from here, from the shores out to the reef, all of this is coral. So world-class snorkeling, untouched. If we just kind of zoom up and go up north a little bit in the area, some of the best fly fishing for bonefish are just off these shores. So oftentimes when you walk these shores, you're going to see a lot of fishermen out there waiting. And then we're going to come up to this little point right here called Rocky Point. Right, this is Rocky Point, and further north is Robles. Now, Google Earth has a little bit of a color issue in some of their areas. So, like for example, this all of a sudden went dark. That's just a Google Earth thing. That's not what it really looks like up in this area. This down here is actually more representative of the actual color of the area. So there you go. So there's the parcel right there. As we kind of zoom out and come down, I want to show you where it's at. I just did a video about an hour ago showing these three parcels. This is the Habaneros area. So if you want to know more about those, check out the previous video. And in that video, I showcased some of the resorts like Tranquility Bay, Axtana, Chat and Chill, Playa del Sol. There's a resort here called Tutos. It's right here. You just have a lot of cool resorts coming down. And then the turnoff to Secret Beach is right. Oops, come on now. Sorry about that, guys. Turn off to Secret Beach is right here. All right. So this property, 9628, is located about 13 miles north of San Pedro town. San Pedro town is located right here. And also what's really cool is there's the property, here's Rocky Point. This area up in here is a really cool area, and we're talking more about here in the near future. But then here's the border between Ambergris Caye and Mexico. So this is a little border town here called Xcalac. So that's a really cool border town. So you can go up by boat, have lunch there, come back. It's a really cool thing to do. And as a reference for a lot of you guys watch my videos on Secret Beach is right here. All right, so this is the whole Secret Beach area right here. This is Blacador Caye. This is the island Leonardo DiCaprio owns. And then I believe it's right out here, right there. This little island here is where the new Sixth Senses property will be built. All right, so what else do I have to tell you about this beachfront property? Well, let's get right to the goodies, the good stuff, the pricing on it. So let me pull up my PowerPoint presentation for this property. There we go. All right, so it is lot number 1. The size, 62 feet of running beachfront on the front side by 140 deep, and it opens up to 80 across the back. All right, so it's a really nice sized lot. Plus it's got like a little beachside access road between it and the next property. Another thing to tell you about, then maybe I'll get to the price, because if you want to stop watching after the price, it's fine. I know the price is really important. So where's the price? Where's the price? There it is, 225 US. All right, so lot number 1, 225,000 US for direct beachfront property, quarter mile south. There it is, quarter mile south of Margaritaville on the north side of Ambergris Caye. One more thing is that all of this area up here is part of the Bacalar Chico National Park and Marine Reserve. All right, it's part of a United Nations World Heritage Site. So all of this property is not going to be developed. It's set aside. And a lot of the property, also the marine life, the marine area up in here is also protected. So just a really cool feel to the property. What else do you need to know about it? You can build what you want. You can do commercial if you want. If you want to build a little small condo project on there, a little boutique hotel. You can build residential. Of course, you can build your own home. You can have a beach bar. You can have a restaurant. You can have a mix of the two. Also, if you're looking to have maybe something also in the area that you also want to develop, not on this property, sometimes a second, third, or fourth row lot becomes available. So for example, I think we might have a couple other lots come available in the next 6 months in this area. So if you pick up the beachfront for 225 for your own primary home, but you say, you know what, I also want something that I can rent out, maybe a little boutique project of cabanas, you can always pick up one of those other lots as they become available in the same neighborhood and just sort of co-brand the two areas. So kind of keep that in mind as well. All right, what else? I think that's about it. 225 US for a beautiful piece of beachfront, North Ambergris Caye, close to Margaritaville. I think it's going to be really good for one of you. So listen, I'll put my email address in the video description below. Go ahead and email me with any comments, questions, concerns. Oh yeah, one more thing. I think you should know about the sargassum grass, because right now, the island itself, along with Kicalcar, Placencia, huge portions of Mexico, including Tulum and Cancun and Playa del Carmen, a lot of places in Florida. This time of year, there is a large sargassum grass influx. If you know Ambergris Caye, and if you visited different times of the year, you know that sometimes you can go and there'll be no sargassum grass for months at a time, no or very little. When I was personally touring these properties in January, there was none. It was clear, beautiful. But right now, there is a large outbreak of sargassum grass. So that's just something that all property owners on the east side of Ambergris Caye know going into it, that sometimes you're going to have this grass, you're going to have to rake it, or you're just going to have to ride it out, wait till it goes back out into the ocean. But that's just the reality. It's a natural occurring thing. It's what people on the East Coast are dealing with. And but they're dealing with this all over the world. They're all over the Caribbean basin, where the sargassum grass grows naturally and comes to shore. Fortunately, it's not there all the time. All right, so it comes, it goes. It's just natural thing, and just a part of life on Ambergris Caye. So if you come across information on that, and you want to know more, go ahead and email me. I'll explain a little bit more. But I've done several videos on that as well, explaining how that works. And then we'll just go from there. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. And we hope to see you soon.